Alright, hello YouTube, once again, and welcome back to some more From the Depths. You might have noticed, our Sky Manta that we've been working on for quite some time now has shielding now. I set it up to actually, not necessarily cover the whole craft, because that would be a hell of a lot of shield projectors to place, but to cover basically all the vital spots, although I have just realised we haven't put any on the tail. I do want some there. But yeah, I've tried to shield it from attack from all the main angles I would expect it to come under attack from. I guess if we remove this middle section... Yeah, if we go like that, and then like that. It'll be a little weirdly positioned, but... Distance 3... No, 3.5? 3.6. Those could probably be 2.6, but it's fine, we'll leave it at 3. There we go, that should at least hopefully protect against grazing gun hits. So yes, hopefully we're shielded. Like I say, maybe more for general coverage over the most critical areas. The central box, especially, as you can notice, actually does have pretty much full coverage. The launchers on the wings, the wing edges, which I expect to be most likely to take a hit. The majority of the wing surface, apart from mostly the bits that aren't so critical. Right, so we'll give that a try. I will set the opacity down on the shields, but I wanted you guys to be able to see where I put them. There is also shielding on the underside as well. Same sort of deal. Oh, should I put shielding on the launchers? I probably should, right? Gonna be burning a lot of fuel, but that's fine. Yeah, I probably did ought to put shielding on the launchers. They are our main weaponry after all. Oh. I can't center them because they're even width. Oh boy. They'll have to go here. Oh yeah, someone pointed out that the munition warders and all that, they don't need AI connection anymore, and that seems to be right. So why not? We'll throw a munition warner on these and next to them. You can see what's coming. These don't need to be a massive shield, but they can be full power. Right. 10 height, probably like 7. Come on, 7. No. Elevation. Max strength. Oh, there we go, look at that. 35 power. Nothing. Range does seem to be one of the main bits that affects shield power. Thankfully we can get them very cheap because they're right next to it. Not too worried about shielding the other angles. Again, it's mostly just shield them from direct attack. That should be okay. But yes, glad you guys have all been enjoying the series still. I've seen supposed about new people coming in and said they've just been listening to the whole thing in the background. But I do appreciate. That's there. People are enjoying it. See, I already tell I'm not the best builder, but yeah, we're trying. Oh geez, lag spike. Lag spike. That's fine. Right. We're going to set the opacity down on those shields. The engine is currently screaming away, but that's fine. Right. Yeah. Let's go to 0.2. There we go. You can sort of roughly tell that it's there, but it's quite a subtle effect almost. Let's try... We'll spot in our usual Megalodon test partner and see how we do. See if those new shields help survivability notably or not. It's a good one to test with because it tests every aspect of our craft. It tests our defences against multiple types of weapon. It tests missiles, guns, general survivability. Oh shoot. Did we just have a self-cram hit? Oh, what the hell? You're supposed to have fail-safes. Why did they do that? I think that's our decoy eaters going first there, but it's a bit hard to tell because of course we've got the sky rays. That. That is them. Oh, right, we haven't got EMP defenses set up. We never got to that point. Looks like some heavy hits below the waterline are happening. We've basically ended up with a load of accidental torpedoes here. How do we do for damage there? Oh, self-repairing nice and quickly. Hole in the wing. Which is going to be made worse by that. However, not too bad, all things considered. That worries me. Good, it got unstuck. Let's go over and take a look. I guess it's not focusing on us at the moment, but that's fine. We do need to improve those skyrays as well. Like I say, I'm going to take the tail off, do a bit of tweaking with them. That wave's going to be lost to the decoys. Well, they didn't try and shoot it down. Well, that is interesting. Once they go past the decoys and lose target on it, they come back around to hit the Meg. I see. No, we don't. 4% damage. Hey, that ain't bad. We did okay so far on this test. Manta has suffered some damage, but interestingly enough, the EMP doesn't seem to have bothered it too much. Ooh, what was that? Or was that the railguns? They seem to be punching holes straight through us, although not much actual damage seemingly sustained. We're still flying. Redundancy is our armour at the moment, it would seem. The fact that a lot of our wing has nothing in it. Oh, you know what it might be? It might be aiming for the shield projectors in our wings. Which, of course, don't really matter. They're not doing anything. Although the orange is ours. Got their railguns. That's our LAM system. I forgot about that. Struck the tail beam, but it looks like it's being eaten up. No notable damage. Oh, one moment, YouTube. Well, there'll be a jump cut in your future, YouTube, but that recording didn't pause like I wanted it to. Tail just ate an AMP surge, but it did suck the surge all the way down to the engines and not the rest of the craft. Sky Manta is taking quite a bit of damage, but it's still fighting, and the Skyrays are as well. Might be that by the time we've improved the Skyrays, we don't have to worry too much, but I don't know for certain yet. I'm mostly testing against the Meg, because that's probably the worst case scenario that we'll encounter. Still, I wouldn't call it a poor performance, but it's fighting against something rather nasty, and it does seem to self-repair nicely. As nice as it can when it's under attack for something like that. Oh, that Meg might be in trouble now. Okay, that one just heard it. Its LAM system and railguns don't seem to be functioning at full anymore. Not that they're not functioning at all, because I just saw it fire, but it definitely seems like they're capable of overwhelming its missiles. Okay, you know what? We might be at the point. There's one other thing I want to do with it. Mostly for cosmetics, but while it's obviously not perfect, this is kind of the worst case scenario target, and it's performing what I would consider to be pretty okay against it. So it might almost... Oh, that's very good if we can sit directly over the top and eat their missiles. Power runs a little low when the LAM systems are running at full, but needs to keep airborne at least. One of the things that gives me the most heart here is that it's clearly proven it's not a fragile craft, like it's clearly able to run despite quite significant damage. There goes the missiles. Eating the decoys and then... Yeah, the combined missile barrage from them all is certainly working. You know, I think they might even win this one at this rate. Oh, mind you, maybe not if we're taking hits like that. Oh, that one splashed right into the core of the ship. 83%. Come on, you can take this thing. It's turned into a longer test than expected because they seem to be actually winning it. Oh, is the Manta down? Have we lost engine power? We might have lost engine power, I think. Every barrage is landing now. It looks like the LAMs is totally down. Railguns are down to only a few barrels, and some of those are damaged too. Manta is in the water. But it's not dying or sinking. Oh, it is at risk for torpedoes now, though. Might be actually one of our best performances against this thing, I think. And will it be this straightforward in a regular campaign battle? Probably not, but we effectively have 3 full health Skyrays battering a nearly defenseless Megalodon now. Admittedly, it's not the 4 it was supposed to be carrying, but that's still not bad. Again, if we improve those 2 like we're planning to, we might have something here. For one thing, giving them more ammunition barrels, because apparently they're running out. Manta is still active, apparently, though I have to admit I can't see it. And also, I just noticed that Skyray is not destroyed, it's just sitting on the water over there, so that's probably repairing itself, ready to go again. %. Oh guys, you did such a good job, you can do it. Oh, the other Sky Ray just came back online. Although the Manta just took a huge hit. Water launch would be another thing we could probably do with adding. Oh no, that one did just water launch. It's just taken off. Ah, the Sky Rays just straight up brought itself back into the fight. Girl zombies that they are. It was a bit worrying that they brought their launcher back online, although that will probably not be helping it. 35%. Come on guys, you're taking a quarter out of this thing. Frankly, I'm amazed it can still fight back after damage like that, but they help. But that must have been the Manta launching, right? Those missiles came out of the water. And we haven't been on infinite resources either, I just realised as well. We've been letting them do this fight with whatever it is they're carrying. Just took another barrel off the railgun. I think this thing's nearly combat effective apart from its rear launchers. Sinking the thing's proving a problem though. Probably kept afloat by hydrofoils or wings and things. Yeah, I bet those fins are helping. Or I might even have internal props. Oh, the turret's completely out. Doesn't explode, of course, because the railgun turrets aren't really prone to that, but I think its smoke is completely offline as well. I'm not seeing any smoke launching off it anymore. Might be its laser detection system's completely cut off. And for those wondering why I'm leaving this test running so long, if they manage to kill a Megalodon in testing, the Manta's done. It is good to go, frankly. Even if it took a lot of damage and even if it's somewhat reliant on luck, that's always going to be a factor. Like I'll still tweak the Sky Rays a bit. Actually, will I even if they've proven to work? I don't even know whether I will or not. If they've proven to kill something this size, they maybe don't even need it. Obviously, we'll find out in actual battle testing, but like... It seems like this fight really might be over. They're doing so much damage. 9%? Come on. You gotta sink it for this to count. It won't count if it still manages to down us after all this, but... I think in reality would have crew killed the entire ship by now, unless they're hiding in the very lowest portions, but I can't imagine those are particularly intact either. You get a good look at this armor layout though, and I mean, look at that armor layout. It's crazy. Massive thick slabs of armor everywhere. It's got double-walled interior defenses. Triple around the magazines, or the turrets even. Also, whatever this is? Oh, that might have been the Seawards turret, I guess. One of the Sky Rays has gone offline again. Whether it's destroyed or just knocked out, I couldn't tell you, but... Where's the Sky Ray itself? It's still firing! It's still firing the crown cannon. It's not even going to hit from there, but... Yeah, a sea launch system for the Manta might be good. Whether it's a load of balloons or what, I don't know, but... Whoop. Didn't mean to take a screenshot there, but oh well. Oh yeah, no, look, it's down. It's down there in the water. So damage, come on, it can't still be functional properly at this point. What's even left to knock out at this point? It's got launchers on the front that's still running apparently. Some of its LAM system still functions amazingly. The fact it's taken so much astonishing damage and the game's not even considering it knocked out also kind of hurts. I don't even know where the AI on this thing is. If I knew where that was, I could actually get my turrets to focus on it manually. Is it under here somewhere? They never seem to fire at this location. No, that's the engines. Oh no. No, that's the AI, I think. Or is it just a processor? No, that's just like processing data. That must be for its launchers or something. That might explain why they're never decoyed. What is left on this ship that's keeping it functional? Skyrace back online again. I love that ship. I love this plane. Look, there it goes. Take it off. Your torpedoes are no longer a risk. Yeah, what seems to have happened is effectively the Manta being a presence has distracted it from the Skyrays long enough so that the Skyrays survived the fight. The Manta itself is doing quite a bit of damage and causing quite a lot of interference because it's screening missiles, it's attacking the decoys, it's letting the others do their work and also does do some damage once its missiles get through. The only thing I wish that I might see if I could change, although I don't know if there's much we could do at this point, would be increasing the maneuverability on the Sky Manta's missiles, but I'm not sure. I'll have a look at them. I don't know whether we're going to be able to do that or not. Because I don't know if we have any components. Given they seem to be otherwise working, I'm a little worried about breaking them. We could obviously extend the launches out the back a little bit, but if we make them longer, we lose some rate of fire, so and increase ammo consumption, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. It's just about keeping up at the moment. Anyway, one thing we will do with the Skyrays is we will improve their ammunition access. I don't know whether there's a way to... If we... I suppose it's loading the existing craft, right? I think if we upgrade the generic one, that should upgrade all the others. Should upgrade the ones on the Manta, but we'll give that a try, maybe. Yeah, because we could check them and check their estimated ammo consumption. You know, I think we've got this thing as well. It is amazingly still fighting back, but just shelling it out of existence now, I think. Now, the only slight problem, of course, with this fight normally would be if the Megalodon's travelling with anything else, it will have spawn reinforcements, and at that point we may have a struggle, but one-on-one at least, it may be quite a bit more expensive, but I think we've built something that can kill it. I certainly consider that combat ineffective at that point. It really is just a case at this point of finishing it off, although, yeah, frustratingly, it still seems to have some systems still working, or actually those missiles might just be out of range, judging by how far off that Skyray is. So the other thing we can do with the Manta is improve its self-repair so it can get itself back in the fight more easily, because it is not repairing anything like as fast as the others. And I don't mind using a lot of self-repair. It's kind of been our army's thing to some extent. But there is one more thing I want to do with this, apart from, again, proving these, there is one more thing I want to do with the Sky Manta as well, and it's, apart from paint it, this thing is completely critical to its success. Painting it's going to suck, because that's going to take ages. I might just Set off some stripes on the wings. Don't want to add too much paint and make it too heavy. For real though, that's the thing they actually did in World War II. A lot of the reason the sort of American fighters are silver. Oh, that's the Manta spawning again. But yeah, a lot of the reason the American fighter planes are sort of silver is because they had to fly so far. And the paint added weight. By the time you added enough paint to cover the whole plane, it was actually enough to decrease its flight range. May not be an issue from the depths, but I don't want to spend however long it would take to paint the whole thing. I know you can recolor the default paint, or we could color that to the same as our fleet blue, but then I don't think it follows fleet color rules, which I'd kind of like it to, so I might just paint some specific things. We've killed one! We did it! We finally have a craft that can kill one of these things. At the expense of significant damage to itself, but hey ho, it worked. That is a Meg that we just straight up killed, legitimately. No tricks or anything. No interference. Manta actually did that. Oh, look at that. That is satisfying after all this time. Have we done it price efficiently? Well, no, because you can get 1.5 megs for the price of our Sky Manta, but our Sky Manta is still alive, and that means something. Look at it go, it's coming apart. It's still shelling it just to make sure. But yes, we'll improve the self-repair, we'll paint it, we'll add the last little thing. We should be good to go. Hopefully we don't get... Yeah, the other thing as well is we had a slight handicap in that last fight, if anything, as well, because the cram cannons shot each other, which they really shouldn't do. They are fail-safed. I'm not sure what happened there, but hopefully we don't get a repeat of that. I'm guessing that... See, I thought that would be the AI in there. A load of ACBs. I don't know what they do. Oh, the AI is there. Okay. The AI really is in the core of the ship. Pop-up missiles might have been the way to deal with that, or pop-up torpedoes, like a little submarine that sinks really close to the seafloor and attacks from beneath. But anyway, there it goes. Meg destroyed. Or hunted, I suppose. Oh my god, look at that armor. Success. Let's spare this damaged up fella. Redock everybody and all that and get going again. Actually, probably quicker to respawn it, but to check, we definitely did save these shields, right? Oh, God, spawning 2 of them's going to cause massive lag, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely shields. Okay. God, imagine running 2 of them at once. Might be overkill. Would definitely be scary. Right. Yes, the thing I want to do, and I realised I hadn't done, is a little bit of decoration. So I'm going to go... like that. It also serves a little bit of armor for that, but not really the intended purpose. Oh, actually. Might save it 1 tick then, I guess, because it's going to be in the way. Right. There we go. It's a Manta's little mouth mandible thingies. I can't think what you call them for the life of me. I don't even know what you call them. It might just be mandibles, but if you've ever seen one, they've got those sort of like little. Well, again, they've got a sort of thing by their face like that I think they use to sort of suck up food. Now we've got one too. Right, we could even add a little something to it. It was doing quite well before. Could add a little bonus of some sort, potentially. Sonar decoys in case we sink. Could do. I don't know if we want to draw torpedoes towards us, but I guess that draws away. No, we don't. We don't want that there. Now I think about it, because that's going to be in the wrong spot. Right. So next up, repair systems. MISC repair bots. We're still below our soft 3 million budget, so let's dot a bunch of them all over the place. Is this going to be going a little overboard? Potentially, but this is our most expensive ship. We're allowed to do that. EMP defense. Actually, probably not needed. We didn't seem to be taking horrendous damage. We might still add something anyway. Right there. We'll add some more on the second floor. This is a ship that should be able to get itself back into the fight. Again, we'll also do the ammo access on the Sky Rays, so they should be firing even faster. And the rear compartment. Okay. Why not? Some by the engines as well. The engines actually we kind of need running, so. I have no shame in this. This is a perfectly valid strategy. If the AI is allowed to do things like lift propellers and aim point spoofing and whatnot, we're allowed to do a bit of self-repair. Just do 4 meters to keep the speed up. 3 meters then. Right. Now we need to do at least a little bit of painting. See what we could do actually. We did it. I'll see how long it takes. In fact, you know what? Give it the time. We'll call the episode there. I'll do some painting off camera. And we'll come back next time and we'll try and get one of these starting to be built in the campaign. Now, we will probably have to start by modifying a refinery, because we do not have a craft that can store 2.7 million resources, as far as I'm aware. So after a bit of modification, we'll have to send some ships off on a supply run. It might be an episode or two before we can get this thing into the campaign. But we'll do what we can. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. Again, I'm going to consider this thing functionally complete, given it took on a Meg successfully. I'll see you guys all next time, and I'll fix the Sky Rays off camera as well. Bye-bye.